What's up, fellas? Welcome back to another episode of the League of Luck podcast. This is episode 2. We got Serge and Matt. Let's get into it.
Let's go. Let's go. Week 2.
That's it.
Week 2, week 8. Episode 2, week 8. Same shit.
Episode 8, week 2.
Numbers, man. Numbers again.
How was your week, though?
I had a good week. Good week. Trying to think what was the highlight of my week. I had to do some car maintenance. So
Okay, yeah. That's always sucks, but yeah, good.
it's just a solid week, man. I didn't win in fantasy, but the Saints won. So you don't always get what you want in life.
It's bittersweet. My week went about the same. I didn't have to do any car maintenance, but I had to do some self-maintenance, But it's been good. Some grooming, some prepping, some looking in the mirror a lot, talking to that guy. So, but it's been good. Crazy thing, Halloween is coming up.
It is Halloween this week.
And we have a treat for you guys. Let's have a second. Can you sing us a little song?
I'm sorry, you cut out your services.
My service is extremely good. And can you sing us a little song?
Can I play Carry Under it? I had the song on until I got cut off. Waiting on it.
Your time is up. Dude, totally, dude. So we're on the same wavelength. Yeah. Oh, tubular, dude. My name's Kip Clearwhite.
I went for like a Keanu / like Rob Ryan, Rex Ryan type of,
Yeah, I love it. I went for like I'm cheesy like Doritos, dude. What's up, amigos? It's Kip Clearlight. We're here today just to give you a little show.
I love it, man. It's very like Stranger Things meets Trump a little bit.
Just a tad.
I love doing this.
I love it. I wish that was your real hair.
Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween to everyone. I hope
Happy Halloween
everyone
to you.
enjoys our new appearances.
Yes. I'm in love right now. You're like a Fabio Sergio Dirt.
Dirt. Well, Matt, the surprises, they don't stop because I think we have another surprise. You want to go ahead and tell them what the surprise is?
It's the Do Better segment.
Oh,
Do Better, guys.
Do Better segment. Okay.
Who do we have on our Do Better list?
All right. So first up, we're going to talk about Serge. We're going to talk about Serge first. We had a tough bye-week filled lineup that we kind of had to adjust to. And the night before kickoff, Serge had Tua starting at quarterback, and he had Alan Lazard at his flex. For whatever reason, in the morning, Serge decided to swap Tua for Darnold, and then he continued and dropped Alan Lazard for Tyler Johnson. Two horrible moves, because if he would have kept his lineup as is, he would have beat Dave by 0.14 points.
And we always need Dave to lose. We need Dave to lose at all times.
It was very, very bad decision on Serge's part, but what do you have to tell Serge?
So I have a little advice for Serge. My advice is don't take any more advice and do better.
Okay, moving on. Number 2, we have this guy. He actually won his game.
Okay.
We have Devin back in the win column. I think this is 2 in a row for Devin. So like we had mentioned, it's not over until it's over. So,
that's it.
However, Devin made the peculiar decision to pick up the Jets defense on the road at New England. I don't think the Jets have won in New England since the Obama presidency. And he got negative 11 points from the New York Jets defense. So that's very tough. But what do you have to tell Devin?
So my advice to Devin is change your name to Devin Do Better. Next.
Okay, number 3, we have Vincent. Vincent lost this week. He had a tough week. However, who knows? He may have won. But he pulled a Dougie, and he did not set his lineup. He left Antonio Brown in the starting lineup, and he wasn't playing Sunday. So he got triple zeros from Antonio Brown and ended up losing his contest. So what do you have to tell Vincent?
So it appalls me the lack of respect that people put into this league. You have to do better.
Whew. Well, there you go. That is the inaugural Do Better segment of the show. But the surprises don't stop there. So, Matt, why don't you go ahead and tell our league what's the next surprise?
The next surprise is we have a guest star. Our guest star is one of the elites in the league. He is my biggest competitor, and my predictions are coming right. So I would like to welcome everybody, Alex, a.k.a. Jeff Probst.
Ooh, Mr. Survivor himself.
Oh, God.
Ooh, I see it. Is that a do-rag that I see? What is that?
No, Alex didn't tell me there was a theme. We're ninjas. So.
Oh, we have.
What kind of camera are you using?
Welcome.
Al, do a little wipe on the webcam.
Yeah, there's like there's like a freaking sheen.
Canva app, the wipe on, wipe off.
There's a gist.
Yeah.
There's a sheen on your camera. If you guys could I love it. You're very dark, but if you could light yourself up a little bit more.
Yeah,
can you put that?
Yeah, that's
Al, turn off that light behind you.
Love the costumes, by the way.
Yeah,
Hold up, wait.
Let me handle this. No, I'm gonna make.
I want to accentuate the
I think if you lower it and maybe put it by y'all's feet, it'll hit the spot.
I love it. Yes, right there. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Where do I put the trophy?
You can, if you want to hold it, wherever you want.
Just hold it the entire time.
Hold up, we can more chest hair.
All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna have we'll have a smooth introduction. So
we have a few Cobra Kais. I like it.
Yeah, they're from China.
Matt, go ahead and introduce our guest one more time, just for safety.
Welcome, Alex and Taylor. How are y'all doing? Y'all are our guest stars on this episode.
Wow. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Yes, happy Halloween. Happy Hallows Eve.
It's a beautiful night.
Yes.
Very beautiful.
Like
very beautiful.
The bare chest is nice. I really am enjoying that.
It's sexy, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's sexy, but
it's a great night. You know, there's a lot of beautiful people. You know, and it's a beautiful night.
I love it. I want to say shout out to Devin.
Yeah.
Another league member. He just got married. He's on his honeymoon right now. I love you, bud. The wedding was amazing, and I hope you have years and years filled with bliss and love. So congratulations to you, my man. I still hope you lose this week.
I second that.
Yes.
Good job for settling down. It's tough.
Yeah, and
but it's
hopefully
easy at the same time.
A lot of married people in the league right now, man.
Yeah. There's a lot. There's one single person in the on air right now. So he's next.
Yeah, but am I though?
We don't know. Shout out the product placement though. Looks like we coordinated tonight. Good job.
All right.
Truly. Not a big fan of the strawberry lemonade, but I'm still drinking it.
I'm strong. I'm anti any aid.
Yes. No sulfates.
I'm anti-AIDS.
No AIDS.
No sulfates.
Guys, give me 4 seconds. All right, that's all we get. 4 seconds, man. Theft under 1,000.
All right, here we go. Let's jump in it. We got guest on for this week's power rankings and predictions. Like always,
Yes.
We're going to start at the bottom, like Drake said, and start with number 12. Was that just a hand movement?
Yeah, from bottom to top.
Oh, okay. I thought
Are
it
we
was like
recording?
I
Are
thought it
we,
was a
Start again?
production based like
are we
slowdown or
recording?
something.
Like, yeah, when do we start?
Tell me when
This
action
is
happens.
this is
The
production
moment
based.
the moment you showed your face, we started.
Okay,
It's been rolling, and I'm not cutting any of it.
even better. Okay, so
Hmm.
who goes first in the choice?
Number 12, we'll let our guest go first. Go ahead
Special
and
guest.
and share your wisdom.
Okay, in 12th, uh, the non-spice melange 12
I love that.
is
Ooh.
Mark Andre.
Wait, so is
Oh.
it's Mark or Little Matt?
Well,
It's Mark.
Matt
It's
is
always little Matt.
12,
Hmm.
but 12 for
Right.
purposes of this exercise is Mark Andre.
I'm gonna have to agree with you, Al. Another lackluster performance. I had high hopes. Preseason, I had him potentially going on an undefeated season, and
You
he
did.
just has
Bold.
not lived up to that type of hype. So he's my number 12.
My number 12 for the second week in a row is the Sticky Bandits. Although he knocked out a win, it was luck and it was purely circumstantial. I don't give him credit. I do not think he's going to win, and he is my number 12 for the second week in a row.
Wow,
Okay.
that's some harsh words for Dougie. I
disagree.
completely disagree. I think
I
that's
disagree there.
it's
I
super
disagree there.
disrespectful.
I'm being extremely biased this week.
I'm
Well,
very
can.
proud of Dougie. I'm
Well-
very proud of him this week.
Well,
Me too.
and Mark is nothing more than a rebel and a terrorist.
Mm.
Yes.
Let us not.
Whoa, accusations.
Let's cut that.
It's not
Bold.
accusation.
Strong.
It's fact, and
Mm.
they'll be dealt with. They will be certainly dealt with.
Whew.
Anyway,
No.
Whoa, number
I
11.
love
Why
it.
don't you take this one, Matt? Go with number 11. Who you got?
Number 11, which is always number 13th, is the Spice Melange. He is my number 11th for the second week in a row again because he lost to Dougie, which I should flip-flop, but I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt because he won a few more games. But he is my number 11. I always want him to lose, and I'm going to be always biased on that decision.
Yeah.
Outwit, outlast, out.
yeah, I would say that the tribe has spoken.
Mm.
Wow.
You know,
Yes.
There's talks of sanctions, frankly.
Mm. Wow.
But anyway,
You don't.
I'm not going to drop any names. My 11 is unfortunately my fellow Sicilian Dougie.
Ooh.
Okay.
I
get it.
He's got a very strong lineup, and I felt a Return of the Jedi moment with Kamara tonight,
Yeah.
and but yet he didn't set his lineup again.
Did he? He didn't? I thought he did.
He beat Little Matt.
It's very disappointing if he did not.
No, he did set his lineup, and he realized
He
his
did.
potential at 155 points.
Yeah.
Yes.
So maybe, in fact, this was Return of the Jedi,
Mm-hmm.
and I have him trending up, but at this point, with wins being so precious, I have him at 11.
Yeah. I have Dougie higher. I'll get to Dougie in a later time, but I agree with Matt here. I got little Matt at 11. Very disappointing. I told y'all that I did not like Tim Patrick due to his two first names, and he scored 3 points this week. He also has Mike Davis. Davis can be used as a first name as well, and he scored 1 point. So Matt needs to make some adjustments there.
Or don't. Or just stay.
Tannehill instead of Joe Burrow. That was kind of weird to me. Yeah, I don't like it. Number 11.
I don't like him.
Little Matt, Spice Malangi.
Beautiful. So we have number 10. We'll let you start off with number 10.
Oh yeah, number 10. Number 10, I got Vincent. I got Vincent at number 10 this week. Let me pull up his statistics. By the way, Vincent, I don't know if you heard the news, but Devontae Adams has COVID-19, and will
Yes.
probably not be participating in Thursday night's game. Short turnaround.
Tough.
So it's very unlikely that you will have him this week. I don't know why you continue to ride with Odell Beckham when you have AJ Green outperforming him pretty much consistently.
That bespokes me.
I have you at number 10 this week. A big drop. And like we said in the earlier segment of Do Better, the Antonio Brown start last week definitely showed your true colors.
Yes. Nice. Okay. Alex.
There are, Vincent, he's definitely got his deficiencies, but, with some trade opportunities, there is upside there.
He may or may not have.
Yes. Yeah. The rumor is
who was your
that
10? Who's your 10, Al?
We'll get to that in the next segment, host.
yeah, we could do that. Co-host.
Okay.
So number 10,
I
my number 10, I got my other fellow Sicilian, Ross.
Ooh.
can't get right.
For taking a precious loss. Guys, we're getting in point of season where 7 wins is going to maybe get you in.
Yeah.
And every week is it's counting against you. He hasn't won immunity once.
You got to make big moves.
And the tribe will eventually speak for itself as it has for little Matt.
It has, yes. My 10 is Spanish Harlem Bodega. I think he's at the bottom of the tiers, and he'll have to squeak out a miracle to make any type of run, but I don't see it happening, so I got him at 10. He's kind of teetering in that gray area for me, but I'm going to keep him at 10 as of now.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, there you go. The bottom.
Very generous rankings. I'm glad y'all are in a good mood tonight in light of the Saints win.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Very, very generous.
I'm being generous.
I mean,
It's a social
I have to agree with Al here. I think 10.
It's a very social game,
It's a social game.
I understand. Y'all are trying to appeal to a jury.
Sergio's trying to get a trade for next season.
No, I mean, but I feel like the data is just speaking.
I mean, I have to agree with Al here, Matt. I think 10 is too high for Mark. I think it's a little too generous.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I like Mark because he beat Al, but all right.
Oh, so that's
we'll just put it there.
say about that, Al.
Well, Matt, first I beat you.
Ooh. Whoa, punches thrown.
I'm cutting that out, but okay.
So, and Mark's defeat against me is irrelevant because they are rebels and terrorists, and they will be dealt with. We've said it many times.
Yeah.
He's building
It's
a
an
small
irrelevant team. He's
rebellion.
an irrelevant team, and they'll be dealt with.
I love it. I love it.
But we're happy to have him.
Okay.
We're happy to have him.
Wow.
Just fill a spot.
See, this is the stuff that I love. I love a positive debate in a very safe setting where people can just get stuff off of their bare chest.
The barest of chests.
Al, what about number 9?
I have the Outcast, the Spice Melange.
Ooh.
Don't care.
Talk about generous.
Very generous. Degenerate.
Why does he deserve number 9, Al?
Why does he deserve to stay in this game?
Expound.
Well, he deserves a needle, so we're away from that. But he did find an idol. He found an idol in Joe Burrow.
He did. But if you don't use the idol, do you actually have an idol?
But his idol makes him more dangerous than Mark and Dougie at this point. Because
And Ross?
he has 2 quarterbacks, one of which that he could trade for something.
Mm-hmm.
He's got DK Metcalf, who could go bananas at any point.
Mm-hmm.
I could go bananas at any point.
Yeah.
He's got a good tight end. He's got a solid defense.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got a gem at Joe Burrow. Who knows who this Haybear running back is? Deshaun Watson, Jerry Judy.
Yeah.
There's depth.
He's playing
There's
physical.
Ah,
as much as it pains the
Yeah.
wiring of my DNA.
Yeah.
I
I don't know. I think based on his performance this week, yeah. I mean, last week I had him higher up. I think I had him number 6 last week.
Well, honestly, I had him 6 before Devin's wedding, where he wore tennis shoes.
Hmm.
So
Skechers.
the tennis shoes, he was at 6 for me, honestly, and then the tennis shoes brought him down to 9. So, it you're the CEO of your organization, and then when you wear
Yes.
tennis shoes to a wedding,
Well, see, I wasn't present. So as far as the elders that were in attendance, I think I put the blame on his his uncles, which include you, Al, his
Yep.
big brother Dave, and I think someone should have prepared. Someone should have
To
gone
his defense.
to Dillard's with him and bought him some loafers.
To his defense, hold on.
no one can
To his
prevent the lip.
To his defense, he asked me for a pair of dress shoes, but he's a monster. He's a mouth breather, and he wears a size 15. So I don't have that. Sorry.
I think you got to be an idol just for that.
Well, he does have an idol. Matt is
Oh
dangerous.
gosh,
He may
let's
sneak into this. The point is, irrelevant of the Coach Corey corner lip fluid,
mm.
he may sneak into these playoffs.
We're
All right.
spending too much time on him. We're spending way too
Yeah.
much time on Little
a
Man.
lot of breath, closed mouth breather breath on this. So
Who's your 9?
my 9?
Yes.
My number 9 is Dougie this week. Like I said, I'm really proud of him making the adjustments that he did not make last week, and 150 points. There's no denying that. So I'm gonna reward that this week. He's gonna make the top 9 for me, and he's not out of it. I like it, Dougie. Keep it up, Dougie. You got Josh.
My 9?
You dropped 150 without Josh Allen. It's very nice. It's very nice.
My 9 is team can't get right. Ross, one of my dearest friends. He always shows me love. He has one of the worst records in his division and in the league entirely. But I'm rooting for him. He's still my bold prediction to make a run. It's just his 2 in a row. Very proud of him. And he's my number 9 right now. He's top 10 out of 12.
The jab right at the end. I don't know how people with long hair, they don't just they're constantly not just eating their hair.
It's in my mouth. All right. Number 8, Sergio.
Whew.
What number
Is it
were
my
you?
turn? Number 8?
Yes, number 8.
Number 8, I have Ross at number 8, one spot above you.
Okay.
He's,
I like it.
He's scoring a lot of points. He's been unlucky a few times. I think he's deserving to have the slight edge over Dougie. Those are like the 2 that I tried to decide who to put above each other. But I gave the edge to Ross on the amount of points that he's scored.
Okay.
He's got Justin Hebert too, which is
Yeah, and on the bench, and he held it down today. He really didn't need those 16 from Jameis. It looks like he struck gold with Cordarrelle Patterson. He looks like the clear RB1 in Atlanta. Gesicki, it looks like a top 5 tight end right now.
Calvin Ridley is nice.
Yeah, I mean Tyreek Hill. I mean, you have to think that if Kansas City, regardless, they're either going to pick things back up, or they're just going to be shitty all year, and that eventually they're going to be down, that they're going to throw the ball so much that. But this is, I mean, That's what
There are-
Tyreek Hill does.
There's 14
Yeah.
weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's one in 6 now, or 2 and 5.
Yeah. He got 2 wins now. He won this week.
2-5, 2 in a row.
He's 2 and 5. So the margin of error is very, very slim.
Mhm.
But he's trending up. But all it takes is one injury, and your margin of slim is already small.
Yeah.
The odds just aren't in his favor. Sorry,
Turn it.
sorry,
Flip it.
Sicilian. You know, you're my biggest enemy at the end of the day. I got to
Yeah.
get rid of all the other competitors. So sorry.
Number did y'all say that y'all's number 8?
No.
Number 8 for
Not
me
yet.
is Vincent Miami Allen.
Mm.
Same. I have Team Lionhearted at number 8.
Wow. It's a little
Yeah.
higher than what I had him this week, based
Yeah.
on. Let's see what.
Yeah, and with my ranking, I'd like to formally offer him to negotiate trades.
This isn't the gym.
I'm gonna
let's not
second
use this
that,
platform.
actually. I would love
Let's
to
not
get
use
my
this
hands
platform
on,
as collusion.
either whichever one you don't want, Vincent. Either Aaron Rodgers or Matt Stafford. Just let's go ahead and chat. Because you're gonna need a receiver without Devontae Adams.
Matt, why don't we jump in here?
Is that a T-Pain microphone?
It does have echo. I can turn it down.
Nice.
It's
Does it have auto-tune? Can you sing us a little song?
I'm sorry, you cut out. Your service must be bad.
My service is extremely good, and can you sing us a little song?
Can I play Carry Under It? I had the song on until I got cut off. Waiting on that. I can't.
Your time is up. You took too long. On to the next one.
That will be after you. Before
We'll do
you
it in
announce
the
first and
intermission.
second.
Yeah,
We'll do it
yeah.
in the intermission.
So yeah,
Okay.
Matt,
Okay.
would you like any of Vincent's pieces to maybe help his chances of making the playoffs, or are you avoiding that?
No, I want to shut him down at all costs. I don't want him to win. I don't want anyone else to win besides myself. So if I could sabotage anyone, I will try.
So does that mean there will be no trades this year from you?
I will make 0 trades this year.
Whoa, you're that confident in your current?
The very isolationist.
Look, I got chest hair too, bud. Okay? I got chest hair too.
I'm not gonna co-sign that. I'm very open to trades. I would strongly, like I said, love Aaron Rodgers or Matt Stafford.
And if you want to Kobe Myers to the championship, then go for it.
And while I have Al here, I'm not close to the idea of Jalen Hurts.
Cutting this out. I'm cutting all of this out.
That's okay.
We're on number 7 now.
Yeah, 7.
You say number 8?
No, Albert did.
And you said you agreed with me, Vincent.
Yeah, so I'm going to start with 7. I have hair in my mouth.
Pick it up. It's actually not hair. It's like synthetic fiber.
Synthetic, yeah.
It's
Straight
a
from
dull
China.
hair. It's a
Horse
dull
hair.
hair.
Oh.
All right, so my number 7 is the groom, the husband, the new husband, Dead Man Walking, a.k.a. Devin. Hello. Do better.
You have him at 7 too?
Yep.
Smart.
I
He's a
have
smart
him
man.
I have him at 7 too. It's the first trifecta.
Really?
Yeah, it's a trifecta
Triple
right
seven.
there.
777, good number.
It's a
good
triple
number.
rainbow.
Triple
Triple rainbow night.
It
you know,
happens.
Glorious. Beautiful.
Pancreas.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. Devin, that's a big jump from last week, number 7. I think it's deserving. Let's see. Let's do some actual analysis. Let's see.
Anal.
Looks
Cyst.
like you have Cooper Kupp. So your baseline weekly is you're gonna at least have 25 points from him.
And I want to add that I think, Sergio, you predicted by the number Cooper Kupp's score from last year. You need to go back. He scored 37 points.
And that's what I said he would have?
You
I
did.
think
Yes,
I
you
that in
did.
previous
You did.
week.
Well,
We're gonna
I am a
You get a
soothsayer
prize.
on my free time. I do soothsay.
You deserve a prize.
I
Yeah.
will bring you a goat.
There are two
Yes.
truths.
I will bring you a goat.
No, but if
T.
you really look at Devin's lineup, like he really had to craft that together. He got 2 waiver wire
He did.
adds, Devontae Booker and Dearness Johnson. That wasn't on his team at the beginning of the year. He picked up Alex Collins. He had Zeke, Dak on a bye. I
Why
mean,
in the world did he play the Jets defense?
he
Maybe
needs to
that
do
was-
better. We've already told him. Let's not. We've discussed it earlier in the show.
Yes.
He needs to do better. It's literally one of the worst decisions of all time.
Right, he had a
I think-
bigger decision though this week. We can maybe cut him a deal. Cut him
It
free.
almost is kind of self-sabotage. Like is there some type of
Loathing.
It's
Loathing.
it's a self-loathing that's hoping that you'll get a reverse karma in your way. Then he's hoping for Alex Collins to go for 28 with the -11 Jets.
Right.
You know, that's what he's going for. He's going for the self-loathing with
That is
the reverse
terrible.
karma luck.
He got the win.
terrible?
He got the win, but it's undeserved. He got the win, but it's lackluster. I'm not giving him credit for the win. It's not a good win.
It's
So
not
yeah.
enough to get top 6. It's
No.
enough to
Well-
get him out of the dump. He got
Well-
2 games in a row. He's deserving of number 7.
What was it? But what was the issue with Vincent? Did Vincent fucked up?
And so
He did.
Miami does that to people.
Yes.
I'd like to revoke my rankings.
Back to number 9.
I'm gonna put Vincent at 7 and Devin at no. Yeah, Vincent at 8. Vincent was already above him for me. Sorry.
Once you have submitted your
I'm getting
vote in
my
Survivor,
charts
you cannot
fucked up.
change it.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna agree
Um,
with Taylor on this one. If it would have like happened a little bit quicker, but there seems to be some confusion in the brain. So I wouldn't second guess it. I would just go with your gut.
Well, I thought I had Vincent lower than Devin, but I didn't.
Yeah. Like me and Matt always say, numbers are confusing. It's
Very. Numbers are confusing. Yes. Number 6. Who do we want to start off in number 6?
I will.
go ahead. Bring us home.
I-
These are the top 6 playoff potential.
Yeah. Let's pick up the pace. Let's pick up the pace. Let's pick up the pace.
I have Christian Mingle.
Oh, Serge at number 6. Okay.
I think-
Astros in 6.
So he's the host. He's all knowing. He gets
Co-host.
But and he's in the mix. You can't be mad at 6.
Yeah, middle of the pack. Yeah.
It's about where you kick.
Mhm.
And
You're still in the playoffs at 6.
You made
You
it to the
agree?
merge.
Yeah.
you made it to
That's
the
very
merge.
true.
And I
Yeah.
think that's the theme generally of tonight. It's to the point where the bottom half are players that will just be forgotten, and
Mm.
then everyone else is
They won't be invited to the All-Star Survivor
They
All-Star.
won't get a vote in the final.
they just
Travel coach. It works.
it's an utter failure,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Your tribe has spoken. And moving
Well,
on.
they were.
I have
Who do you have at 6?
I have the El Paso Lot Lizards at 6.
Hmm.
They beat the Space today, this week, and he's pissed, and he'll bounce back. It was a humbling experience, and he needed to be humbled. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Number 6 for me, I have Kyle as well. I agree with you on this one, Matt.
Okay.
I think he is right there. I think he's 4-3 now.
Yeah.
4-3.
Yep.
He's above 500. I mean, that's more than what some people can say.
True.
But yeah, this
Very
was tough
true.
because I didn't know whether it was between him and Serge, and I didn't know because they have the same record. So it was tough for
Same.
me. But I went with Kyle at 6.
Okay.
I would say Kyle is a threat. Let me check this. What
For me, he's
No
a threat
threat.
based on Brady, Aaron Jones, Mike Evans, Jamar Chase.
and he's in the winnable division.
Yes. However,
Yeah.
that flex situation without Gronkowski, without Chris Carson, like he's playing Njoku, Robbie Anderson, and this week he played Sterling Shepard, who didn't even play, but he still won. We should have added him to the do better segment. Why? But whatever, he won.
We
But,
all
yeah,
need
like,
to be in a do better
I
segment.
don't. Robbie Anderson isn't good enough to start. I mean, I guess on the bye week, the crazy bye week that we had, but Njoku,
Yeah.
I guess.
Russell Wilson and Tom Brady. I mean, he's got equity that if again, you know, we're getting into the merge now, and this is where the cream will rise to the top. So hopefully,
Yeah.
you know, maybe
Froth.
a trade will be in play for Russell Wilson,
Mm,
and maybe Jamar Chase perhaps in play,
yeah.
and maybe because
That is
Jamar
frothy.
Chase could easily win this league for Kevin.
Yeah, I think Jamar Chase, he's already pretty much locked up rookie of the year. All offense.
For sure. For sure. Agreed. I agree with that.
One thing of note, with no Devontae Adams this week on Thursday night, Aaron Jones should see the ball a lot against the Cardinals. So I think I could see a 30-point game from him this week. And you add that, yeah, I could see 30 from Jones this week, and he's got Stephon Diggs coming back from bye. Damn,
All right.
that's a nice perk.
Let's get to number 5.
We're getting
Number
into
5.
the phase of players where it's just a mosh pit.
Yeah,
Yes.
This is the mosh pit area.
number 5.
Can I start it off? Let me start it off.
Start it off.
I have at number 5, these are the top 5 teams. At number 5, I have Astros in 6, aka Serge, aka ChristianMingle.com, aka what's up, my man?
All right, I need to hear why 5 for Serge.
Well, I did have him at 6, but again, this is a biased week for me, and the Lot Lizards beat me this week, so I just dipped them out, and that's my reasoning.
Yeah, this is a biased move, but I appreciate it. I appreciate being ranked 5, not 6. I wish I could say the same to you, Al, but it's all right. We're very forgiving, and like I understand your argument. It's not. I won't take it personal, you know, because Al's Jeff Probst and Matt's Space, they haven't been ranked yet. So now I may make an alteration to my rankings based on that. So we'll see. We'll see.
Once your vote's been submitted.
So what are y'all predictions? 5. We need
Number 5.
5.
I have Serge. I have Serge as well. Number 5. I don't think you can put him in top 5 this week. You got Al and Matt with one extra win. You got Brian scoring ridiculous amount of points, and then he lost to Dave. So I just think it's fair that he's at 5 this week.
I like it. What about you, Al?
I have Kyle at 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Flip flop.
I think we touched on Kyle enough. He's
I don't want to
deserving
talk
of
about him
top
anymore.
6. Whether he's 5 or 6,
It's a mosh pit.
yeah. All right, let me start with number 4. Let me bring it home with 4. At number 4, I have the space.
Wow. He
I've
has
seen
more wins.
I've seen a drop off in points, and like I mentioned last week, teams that he's beating aren't scoring that many points, and like Kyle's dropping 131 on him, and so like he needs to bring it. He needs to have that 140.
Well, he had a bad bye week.
35 game, but to his credit, it was a crazy bye week. But his studs are Mahomes and Kelsey, and they've had it's been really rough. So it's
The
rough.
fact that you put me behind Brian is nuts to me. I'm not accepting it. I'm using it as motivation. So I appreciate you. Thank you.
I may surprise people this week.
All right. So who do you have at 4, Al?
I have Tim Patrick, Dave Roy.
Ooh,
Okay. All right. I like it. I
I don't have
him.
boy.
He's say what you want about Tim Patrick, Dave Roy. He finds athletes.
He cuts steals.
He finds athletes and he
Yeah.
finds players.
He's got Lamar Jackson. Love it.
And Lamar Jackson will always keep him in any game.
Yeah.
You can go to any game with Lamar Jackson and know that you have a chance to at least be in it.
Yep. I agree.
It's dangerous.
I know I harp on the Patriots running backs, but it looks like Damian Harris is the guy right now. So that's
right. And wins are gold.
yeah.
Wins are gold. He's 5-2.
It's really, if you have any of those top 4 Rams players from off, like it's good to go. I mean, Robert Woods isn't going to do it every week, but every once in a while he'll drop 27. So
Yeah.
And Renfro's been a solid pickup. He's been super consistent. You think he's dropping like 12 points a game, like every single week. It's not
That is consistent. That's very consistent.
Super consistent.
Yes.
You get Keenan Allen, you know.
And you got to think also with Dave, he's going to get Chubb back, and he's going to get Keenan Allen back.
Yeah.
So,
this is a team that can make a deep run.
yeah, and he
So-
could get Saquon back. It's dangerous for Dave.
My 4 is Team Windman.
Team Windman.
I have Brian at 4.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he finally got a win. I told y'all he would break that 3-game win streak. Sorry, Al, that you had to be the victim, but 4 games in a row for Brian, I didn't see that happening.
You can't win them all. It's a retreat.
Slow
doesn't
decline.
mean defeat.
Yeah,
We had it doesn't mean retreat. It doesn't mean defeat. So we're good.
to your credit, based on waiver and your bench, I don't think you could have put together a lineup that could have knocked them down. So it was just it wasn't like a bad decision on your part. It was just you tip your hat. You just tip your hat.
I'm actually grateful and blessed that my bye weeks work out as they did, because
They're over with
now I'm done. And
me too. That's how I feel. I'm in the clear.
Same.
You know, Eckler's coming back to spread civilization. So we're back. So it's all's good. 3.
All right, top 3. We're getting into our top 3 teams, guys. Top 3. This is pivotal. This is extremely important that we do a good analysis on these top 3 teams.
Yes.
Should I start it off?
Who's starting?
What is that? Is somebody playing the soundtrack to Frozen?
That's the Survivor theme song.
So we're going to get copyright stricken. It's okay.
Again, it's Spotify paid for it.
You'll edit it. It's fine. Number 3.
No,
One of y'all
it's
jump in at
cool.
number 3.
Number 3.
right.
I have the Space.
Ooh, Matt. Number 3.
Okay.
Top 3. You got to respect
All
it.
right. I'll take it.
You know, he's hanging around. He took a tough loss to a band of rabble rousers, but he'll bounce back. I don't know what that. I don't even know who A Street Brown is.
Amon Ra.
I think that's a come on man moment.
Yeah.
But
It is. It was.
But you know, you had the Buccaneers defense. You know, I love it. Kenyon Drake, don't trust him a lick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no other choices.
Don't trust him a lick either. But you know, you you keep getting wins, and wins are gold at this point. You're not a threat to the Empire, of course. But
Well, if I remember correctly, didn't the Roman Empire collapse last week? I think it fell.
Yes,
So I don't think
they
it's-
did.
Do you equate a one loss to a collapse?
Two losses.
two losses. Two losses.
You
On a
equate-
3-game losing
Okay.
streak. I
Okay, what
predicted
about
it.
okay? What about two? Okay, look, you know what else I have two of?
I'm cutting it out.
Whoa, are those?
Thank
Are those Golden Globes? What are those?
Is that an Adel bead?
Well, no, that's the immunity challenge, and that's the rewards challenge.
Oh,
Oh, well, we don't care about that over here. If it's not the wild boy hand, we don't care.
it's not a
Matt,
Gibbons.
All right, so my 3, I have Dave, Team Roy at number 3. He scores the lowest amount of points. He doesn't deserve any of his wins, but he keeps winning. And like Al said earlier, winning at this point is golden, and he seems to be getting it done week by week. So you have to put him at top 3
Yeah,
because he is a top 3 contender.
I agree. He deserves top 3. For me, number 3, I have Jeff Probst, aka Survivor, aka Beyonce, aka
Nice.
the Roman Empire did fall and it has collapsed.
Yes.
2-game losing streak. He's still at top of the division. He's beaten Matt, who's a top 5 team, top 4 team. And I think he's getting some pieces back with Robinson and Eckler. And once Galladay's healthy, Parker's healthy, if Montgomery comes back from IR, I think he'll survive. I think Jeff Probst will survive the ride, and it's just he's not a top 2 team right now.
Okay.
So I had to bump him to number 3.
All right. Who's your 3 out? Probst.
my 3 is Matt. Is you?
Yeah,
Is-
we
Oh,
just
you went. Okay. All right.
numbers.
So
We're at 2 now. Who wants to start 2?
I think I touched on 2 earlier, kind of some foreshadowing, but I'm super high on Dave's team right now. He's
2.
number 1 in the division, so he's got a bye week right now. He beat Surge this week, which is a top 5 team, and I only see an upward trend with some of these players coming back from injury and bye. I got Dave at 2.
All right. Well, I have Jeff Probst at 2. Like I said, the Empire fell. He's on a downward trend of 3-game losing streak. He already lost 2. He's gonna lose another one next week.
Wow,
Then he'll start to make his
You're
climb
standing
back.
firm on the 3-game losing streak prediction.
I am standing firm. I am sticking to my guns. It's gonna happen. And after next week, he'll start to try to make his climb back up, and he'll lose the bye week
Wow.
for the playoffs. So
As
that's
the
my 2.
owner, Al, do you have a rebuttal?
Well, again, it's easy to say when the one who has been defeated, in fact, by the Roman Empire, to then complain about the Roman Empire bringing civilization, reading, writing,
Yeah,
and toilet
the wheel,
and telephone to your village.
Pythagorean theorem.
It's quite interesting hearing that theorem.
Yeah.
You look
It's
at
a great
at the Roman Empire and you just see depth and you see danger. You
Mm.
see guys who can strike out at you
Whew.
with lots of points. And Eckler starting leading
All right.
the train. And we have 2 Clydesdales leading this train. And
Well, I'll go ahead and that argument is sustained. I'll go ahead and
Okay.
we can add that to the record, and move on with everyone said they're number 2. So are we at number 1?
Al, who's your 2?
it is Jeff Probst.
Okay. So you
All right, humble.
you agree with us that he's not the top team as he stands right now, but he's still a top 3 team.
Top two.
Top two, correct. Top two.
At this point,
Fact check.
yes, at this point, 1 to 3 is irrelevant.
Yeah.
I'll start at the number one team. My number one team is the space. It is myself. I am the shit. I am the best. I will win again. I won this league twice, and I'm going to win this time. I had a few minor setbacks. 75 of my running backs got hurt, but I made great pickups. I'm making great future decisions, and I will win this league. Mark my words.
Ooh, I mean, you gotta appreciate the confidence. It's one would say that it's not confidence, it's actually cockiness. But
Okay.
I mean, tomatoes, you know.
Potatoes. I will not accept that.
He needs more right now. I don't think he's
He
a
does.
top team. He's got Lockett's not performing well. Like, I don't know. It's not for me. It's not a number one team.
I mean, I think it would be unethical to make Matt number one
Because I agree with Al. Since you conquered him. So I don't know. I don't agree with that.
Humbled.
I think
He
we
humbled
would
me.
be betraying, all truths.
Like I said, this week is extremely biased. This is the biased week for me. I'm being biased. I'm sticking to my guns. I've been humbled twice, and that's all I'm going to have. Because if you see my schedule coming up, it's pretty much a breeze.
Al, who you got at number one?
I have the best man, Brian Windman.
Whew. I agree with you, Al. Brian's number one this week.
I see
Wow.
points. I see states. I see
Yeah.
a
And
spread
unlike
out,
yeah,
a spread
unlike
out.
Matt, unlike
erratic.
Matt, he didn't you did not conquer Brian. So that's respect to Brian's that's more logical to me than the space being number one.
But in space, I mean, everyone hates space.
Everyone hates it.
So I mean, look, he's a formidable opponent. He's big.
Yes.
You look
very
at him.
tall. He's very tall.
Look at him as a person. He's big. His lineup's big. They're imposing when you look at them. They
Derrick
score a ton of
Henry, Joe Mixon, Hopkins,
Derrick Henry
Moore.
threw a touchdown against me. I mean,
you got Derrick Henry throwing touchdowns now. I mean, what's he going to do? He's going to play defense next?
I mean,
He could.
And Mike Williams was on the bench for him. I mean,
Exactly.
He's got a lot of reaches on his bench. He's got a lot
Can
of
I point out?
So
Can I
that's
point
why
out one thing?
He's not going to win a championship because he's just
A fade?
he's just not that. I don't know if he's that type of closer.
Oh, so you're saying he's not clutch?
No, not at all.
Wow.
I want to point out one thing, and I just added a new segment. It's called Weak Sauce Packet Thrown. The weak sauce of this week is the Roman Empire scoring a measly 81.44 points for the week. Terrible. You get the weak sauce packet this week.
The onslaught continues. I mean,
and that's to be expected. But we're just focused on next week and
WEAK.
That's all you can do. At the end of the day, 5-2 doesn't lie, and
It doesn't.
We're happy to see anyone in the playoffs with Austin Eckler, and everyone in a 2-flex league has suspicious players. For example, Mr. A Street Brown.
It was a gamble.
It's
okay.
It's when you look at the quality and the longevity of what has been done, it's just quite frankly it's slanderous to throw that. But we will acknowledge that we scored the least. We scored the least, but we'll make the bold prediction that we'll score the most from here on out.
That's very
Yeah.
bold. And
Very bold. All right.
these power rankings have been very inspiring to have a third voice in
Yes.
the argument.
Yes.
So we really appreciate your time with us tonight, Al and Taylor, to give us your wisdom and your insight. But that concludes our power rankings for week 7.
I
does.
would like to propose one segment.
Propose
Okay.
it.
So can we vote of who had the worst week?
Okay. New segment, worst performance of the week, and who do you have, Al?
Now, could this be a coaching decision or like the actual score? Is this just the worst? Just the worst of the week in general. Whatever you want it to be, that's what it is.
I guess it's up to opinion, right?
Yeah.
For me, it's Vincent.
Okay. Expound.
For me, it's Serge. Serge is the worst performance of the week.
Well, you were what and what with me with the score.
Serge is the worst performance of the week. He had Tua starting. He had Lazard starting. He would have beat Dave. I don't know why he did what he did.
Just bad decision of the week. I think worst performance is Al's team. He had the worst performance. He did.
Predictable from a barbarian.
Your tribe has spoken, Alex.
All right. Well, there you go. Worst performance, power rankings. Now let's get to some week 8 predictions. We got some good matchups. Let's start with Devin versus Dave.
Okay. Devin versus Dave. Let's look at this matchup. I'm going to go Devin.
You're going Devin on this one?
I think Devin's on a streak, and he's going to beat Dave. Yes, I'm going to go with Devin.
Who do the Cowboys play against this week?
Dave's on bye.
They got at Minnesota. The Cowboys.
Lamar Jackson's on bye.
Lamar's on bye?
Yeah.
That's why he's going to lose.
Devin's going to win. I picked Devin.
Ooh.
Yeah, same.
Sorry, Dave. I'm going to go with the group. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah,
So
Devin.
Dave comes back down to earth. Oh,
Yeah.
his luck runs out.
All right. Yeah. Another trifecta. Triple rainbow. Devin. All right. Al versus Vincent.
I'm going to go with Vincent.
Spoken.
I'm going to go with Vincent because Al, like I said before, I'm sticking to my guns on a 3-game lose streak. He's going to lose week 8 to Vincent.
I got Al on this one. The Devontae Adams situation is very concerning. I think Al bounces back with a strong Eckler performance.
Yeah, I agree. I think Matt is looking at projected numbers, not considering that I have Naheem Hines in at running back currently, and so
Matt, you might want to.
So Matt, you may want to double check your
If
math.
you want to say something, this is the time.
So I'm gonna pick myself.
Which you should pick yourself, but you're gonna lose 3-game lose streak. Called it.
Jeez. Okay. And, all right. Now we have Ross versus Brian.
Yes, Ross versus Brian. I think, Al, you were about to make your analysis.
I have Ross winning.
Same. I have Ross winning, yes. Same.
Wow. I gotta open this up because I don't. Let's see. Who does Ross? All right. Brian's got Derek Carr on a bye, so he's gonna have to get a quarterback streamer. He's got Joe Mixon versus the Jets. That's favorable.
Yeah.
I'm staying with Brian on this one. Brian wins 2 in a row.
All right. Bold. Okay. It's split.
Next, Sticky Bandits versus Spanish Harlem Bodega.
Does Dougie win back to back?
I think Doug is going to win. I'm giving it to Doug.
To Doug?
if he changes his lineup, because he's gonna have a few people on bye. So if he changes his lineup, he can win. Fingers crossed.
Week 8.
He should win.
He's got Marquise Brown on a bye, but he's getting back Josh Allen, Emmanuel Sanders, and maybe he even gets back Michael Thomas. I don't know. What's the situation on him? Y'all know?
I have no idea.
No, he's like suing his landlord in LA. He's busy.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go with Mark. Mark's gonna sneak this one out.
I'm going Dougie. I'm going to go Dougie. If he changes his lineup, I'm going Dougie.
I'm going Dougie, just because Sicilians are superior to Spanish people.
Jesus. Okay, man. British.
I feel attacked, but we'll let that slide for time's sake. Matt versus Little Matt. Whoa, matchup of the week.
Yes, I'm gonna win that.
The battle.
I have to win. I have to win.
Who does Little Matt have this week? Burrow versus the Jets. Whoo, that could be bad. That could be like, as in like Burrow scoring 41 points.
I think I'm good. I think I'm gonna win that game.
Matt's got Mark Andrews on a bye. Oof.
Yeah, but Matt has Jacoby Myers.
He's not bad. He's consistent.
He is. He just doesn't score touchdowns. He's like Hunter Renfrow.
Oh, you can bring Thielen back in.
My lineup is set for next week, and Thielen is back in.
Thielen?
I have Matt pending some mouth-breathing catastrophe.
I have Matt Harris too. I just cannot see Patrick Mahomes not like completely. If he's healthy, I know he got.
If he doesn't play, I don't know.
I think
he'll play better concussed.
Yeah,
Mahomes is going to go off this week versus the Giants.
He's going to go off. He's going to go bananas
At home versus the Giants. Him and Kelsey might have 80 points this week.
Fact. I like that. All right. And last but not least.
Now this is verse 5, number 5 versus number 6, Serge and Kyle.
Yes.
This is a lot of playoff implications.
This is game of the week.
Yes.
It is. Whew. I get Dalvin Cook back. That's a plus.
Yeah.
I get back. I get Marvin Jones, he's top 20 receiver this year.
Well, top 30, but okay.
Is he top 30? I think he's like 24 or something.
He's 30.
Yeah, but they haven't adjusted yet because it's Monday. It's he's top.
It's Monday night.
Yeah, but
26.
I think I got to go with Kyle because I'm looking at Justin Jefferson versus Jamar Chase because that's who's going to win it for either of you.
That Justin Jefferson, I think that Vikings-Cowboys game is going to be high scoring.
Yeah, but Diggs is going to be on Jefferson.
Yeah, but Diggs is known to give up a deep ball. We'll see. If that's the case, then Matt, you're going to eat with Thielen. It's like always, man. It's either Thielen or Jefferson. Very rarely does one of it. It's like balanced, I think.
Yeah, I get it. I'm gonna go with Serge again because the Lot Lizards beat me, so I'm being biased this week.
I'm gonna
be biased.
Maybe for the sake of karma, I'm gonna say Kyle wins and see if maybe that benefits. Okay. I'm gonna say Kyle wins this one.
Okay, man.
I'm going Kyle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Serge. I'm gonna go Serge still.
Good luck, Kyle. Good luck. All right. Well, that wraps up power rankings, predictions. We had a great guest this week. If y'all,
Yes, we
y'all want to
did.
talk about any non-football things, what y'all thought about that Saints game? Any Saints commentary?
Close.
I thought
Too close.
for about 19 seconds that Geno Smith was having a renaissance of his career.
19 seconds? Yeah.
Yeah, about 19 seconds. I
About
felt,
right.
and I felt good for him. You know, like I was like, okay, like he's running that offense, but no.
No.
Nah,
No.
that was short-lived. Very
Our
short-lived.
defense clamped on the road in one of the toughest environments to be able to do it. The elements were against us. I didn't like what I saw out of Jameis and Traquan Smith. There seemed to be some type of friction there. But our receivers at this point are they're like Curtis receivers, like all they do is just stalk, block, and run verticals, but we don't actually throw it to them.
I'm sure Vincent would love that.
Vincent, by the way, ran a very clean post corner that was very hard to defend.
He ran one post in the game.
Yeah, but games don't matter. The real battles were at practice, and like
That's where it mattered.
his post corner got me 98% of the time. I always bit the post, and I could never get there. So shout out Vincent's post corner. No disrespect with the Curtis receivers, but
let's do a little trade rumors. Just so you could do a little snippet.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts is on the market for an RB2.
okay. I'm interested. I just hopefully I get some news about Christian McCaffrey this week. I'm scared to get rid of one of my running backs, but I may have to do it. I'm interested in a quarterback like stability. I don't think I haven't had that all year. So I'm open to maybe biting on that. And like I said, I would love Stafford or Rodgers or for Kyle, if Russell Wilson comes back, I would love Russ or Tom Brady, but I don't know. I don't think it's tough to pull off a trade in this league. Lots of
It is.
Animosity.
Yeah. People.
Yeah.
They're just very
Collusion.
possessive of the teams that they create and not as open as I would love them to be.
Yeah. You're a trade man. You like to trade. I don't. I'm not going to trade, not once this year. If it bites me in the ass, oh well.
I will cite to my second championship in the League of Luck, which was
I also have two. I also have two.
Mutual beneficial trade between me and my cousin Ross. I gave him DeMarco Murray for
throwback
for Calvin Johnson.
Whew, Hall of Fame.
And I won the championship that league. Thank you, Ross.
Yeah.
That sounds more like collusion to me, and you should be redacted a percentage of your winnings.
And that's where we cut.
I really hope that 1 year from now, I can say the same thing to little Matt, and I can tell him thank you for giving me Christian McCaffrey. I really hope that I at least get to make the playoffs and just and really give it a shot. It hasn't happened yet, but it was a huge early season trade.
Huge.
And the thing is,
the biggest.
The trades, they don't need to be huge, like they can just be, one player for one player. Like it's tough. It's tough to pull the trigger. It's tough.
Everyone is so skeptical of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is in fair right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's Halloween. Hope everyone has a safe Halloween. Don't eat too many
airheads.
And
and Truly, we're gonna get Truly as our
Truly endorsement,
a sponsor.
Please. We're consumers. It was great. It was great to talk with you guys.
I want to do that. I want to do one thing. What's the watch? What's coming up? What are you excited to see?
Never be back invited, by the way. So thank you.
It was a
Okay,
one and done.
You were a great guest. You were a great guest. We loved you. We loved your insight. We loved your analysis. You were
Thank you.
thorough.
Thank you. Do not call me.
You are you're on a 3-game lose streak still, but you know, we'll see how that plays out.
What are y'all watching this week? Non-football. I need something to watch.
Yes.
I've been watching.
What's the watch?
Ooh, I haven't watched it yet. The Monica Lewinsky thing?
Yeah, it's good.
I haven't watched it.
Yeah, I need to check that out. Again, I'm going to reference Yellowstone because it is a very good television series. It's up there for me with Sons of Anarchy and Breaking Bad. So if you liked any of those shows, you would love Yellowstone.
That's Kevin Costner, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I watched it. It's an obscure crime documentary recently called The House of Secrets. It takes
I've
place
heard of it.
It takes place in India. There was a family and they found 11 people deceased under one roof. And it's really quick, limited series. It's a solid watch. I highly recommend it.
What weren't they like a cult or something?
I don't want to spoil it, but there may be some type of spiritual demons involved.
Okay.
There's some it.
Yeah. I still haven't seen Dune. I think that came out last week. I really want to watch it.
It's amazing. I recommend watching it at IMAX, but if you can't, HBO Max is fine.
Damn, I want to watch it.
Yes, I recommend it. All right, well, that wraps up week 2, League of Luck podcast. Thank you, Al, for being a great guest. We love you. Until next time, everyone, peace out.